everyone, I'm Ric Blackwell for the Education Network, and this is Good Sports, the best in Palm Beach County school district sports. Today I am on the campus of John I. Leonard High School, and I want to bring in the athletic director over here at Leonard. It is Scott Spiegel. Scott, come on in here.
Thank you, Rick.
Way to go, Lancers, right?
Well, we've had a very successful week, but this is something that we've been proud of for the last 21 years. This is the Palm Beach County High School Senior Football Recruiting Fair, and in attendance today we have all of our high schools, a couple of neighboring high schools from other counties, but most important, we have approximately 40 colleges here, Division II, Division III, NAIA, junior college and prep, and they're here to recruit some of our outstanding football players of Palm Beach County.
Boy, we have some outstanding football players in this area. We want to show you what goes on at some of these tables, and let's introduce you to some of the college and high school coaches that are here. They come from schools like Carroll University in Wisconsin and Geneva College in Pennsylvania. Eric Golt is the defensive coordinator at Franklin College in Indianapolis.
It's always fun to come down and find a bunch of great players that are still available after signing day. Love spending time with the coaches. They do a great job of promoting their players, giving these guys opportunities to go and play somewhere.
Eric spending time with coaches like Blaze Thompson, the head coach at Pahokee. Together they watched tape of some excellent Pahokee players who could be a great fit at Franklin College.
It's always fun to come down and find a bunch of great players that are still available after signing day. Love spending time with the coaches. They do a great job of promoting their players, giving these guys opportunities to go and play somewhere.
Well, he will cover, and he is a legit 6'1", 6'2". He's a basketball player, so he's got good feet.
Coach Thompson is proud of his players and eager to talk to college coaches.
Well, everybody wants to know about their character, and then it's academics, and then they want to see film. I mean, that's basically the order that coaches come by and ask for. So you just want to let them know that they are good kids. They're not all Catholic school boys, but they are good kids, especially from Pahokee. We've got great kids, and that they won't be taking any risks.
So exciting, the work that's being done, because ultimately, Scott, it means that kids are going to be able to go to college and also play at the next level, which I know is very exciting.
Well, there's two things that we're hopeful for. First thing is the kids go to college and graduate with an education, and the second thing is they get the opportunity to continue their football career.
Tell us, as far as the recruiting fairs that you've had in the past, it seems like great participation both locally at the high school level. I mean, we've got schools from all over the country here.
Well, what's happened is a lot of the colleges who play against each other lose, and they look at the roster of the team that's beaten them, and they realize that some of their skilled players are coming from Florida. Now, where are they coming from? They're coming from the Palm Beach County Recruiting Fair. So now either you win or you move behind, and that's what their philosophy is. They're now coming here to recruit the same kids.
What I think is amazing, too, in this day and age is how much video is such an important element of it. These coaches obviously can't get down here during the season, see these kids firsthand, but they really do get a good glimpse of what kind of special athletes they are by looking at the tape.
Well, I'll tell you, it shows you how even in 36 years when I first started, we used to actually get millimeter film. We'd drop it off at one of the local TV stations, we'd get it the next day, and then we would show it to the kids. Now, with modern technology, you video it, it's on the internet before the game's even over, and colleges can look at it with certain passwords. Some businesses are actually, making money off of the copying of the videos for the kids to showcase.
That's great. You can put a 2-minute, 3-minute clip of all your best work, and ultimately it could lead to some kind of scholarship, which is fantastic. Now today, local coaches, college coaches, and then tell us what will happen tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we flip it around. The college coaches are going to be in our cafeteria, and almost like a job fair. All the kids that they have been interested in, that they've viewed today, will come in with their parents. They will make contact with them tomorrow. They'll sit down, they'll talk, and that's just the first of many times that they're going to get together and start that process of hopefully getting them to go to their school.
One thing, talking to our local high school coaches, they really love being able to brag about their kids. I mean, it is something that they take a lot of pride in, that they're going to be able to send a lot of kids to the next level. It's something that they really enjoy doing, right?
Well, that should be every coach's goal, is to not only if they don't go on to college, but to develop fine young men in leadership. It's nice when you can sit back on a Sunday and you watch a football game, just like we have here. John I. Leonard, our own Pierre Garçon, went through this recruiting fair, wound up at Mount Union, and now he's playing for the Washington Redskins. So that's a success story in it itself.
And tell me, what do the kids think? I mean, sometimes they probably got to go back to the computer, Google the school, and lo and behold, that may be their destination for the next 4 years.
Well, I think also 2 weeks ago, a lot of these kids were basically heartbroken. That's when the Division I signed, and they weren't the ones that get the college scholarship in the limelight. Now it's their opportunity. Tomorrow is their fanfare to come in, and hopefully somebody wants them and they feel positive.
Well, Sky, you put on a tremendous fair here. We hope that there'll be a lot of connections over the next couple of days. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you very much.
Well, we literally have coaches from around the country right now inside this library here at John I. Leonard High School, including Jaron Mabin. He's the running back coach over at Carroll. And I got to look if it's a college or university.
University. Right.
Carroll University. So tell us a little bit about Carroll University. And as you make the pitch to these coaches and then tomorrow to the players, what can you tell these kids about why maybe they should be going to Wisconsin?
Carroll University is a great school. We're a Division III school, so we're definitely focused on academics first of all, but we're also looking for good athletes. We're always at the top of our conference. So we got, Florida's a hotbed of athletes, so we're looking for guys that can get it done in the classroom and get it done on the football field. And we feel like Florida is a great place to come, so to get those guys. So we come down here every year to get those guys.
Not a bad assignment, right, from Wisconsin at this time of the year. You're talking right now to the hockey coach. Can you get an indication of just how skilled these kids are by talking to Coach Thompson and looking at the videotape?
The coaches are the guys that are working with these guys every day. So if they can recommend them, verbally to us, you can see it in their eyes. They love talking about these kids. They're passionate about what they're doing, and their ultimate goal is to get these guys into college. So once we talk a little bit about them, we can watch some of their film, and we just want to get to talk to them, and that's why recruiting fairs like this are a great thing for us as college coaches.
You meet a lot of 17 and 18-year-old kids. What are you looking for? You mentioned that spark with the coaches, but what do you want those kids to convey to you about their passion, their love for football, and what they can do for Carroll?
First of all, we look at grades. Grades are extremely important. We look at guys that have been getting it done in the classroom in high school, and once we know that they're serious about their academics, we love to talk to guys just about their athletic ability, if they would find their right fit up in Wisconsin, because that's what this whole thing is about, is finding the right fit, finding the right college for yourself. So.
And tell me, when you meet these kids, you're not able to give them maybe full scholarships, right? Is it partial scholarships, or what do you offer them?
We're basically based all academically. So if you get it done in the classroom, if you have a high GPA, high ACT or SAT score, we can offer you a lot of money as far as your academic abilities.
And have you guys had pretty good success in South Florida, or are you just kind of cracking into the market?
We're cracking into the market. There's a bunch of teams from our conference here, so we got a lot of Midwest schools down here trying to get some of this Florida talent. So we'll see how it goes in this recruiting process.
All right, maybe some of our talented kids here in Palm Beach County will eventually be stars for Carroll, and we really appreciate Jaron, and have a great visit, and good luck in the next couple of days.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm with the head football coach over at West Boca High School. It is Alfonso Moran. And Coach Moran, when you meet these college coaches, what is the connection like? Are you basically just talking up your kids, or I'm sure you want to know about them and they want to know about your guys?
Pretty much, I just want to promote my kids, get my kids in a good atmosphere, and introduce my kids and tell them their skill level, and try to get my kids to make it to the second level, which is playing college football.
Not everybody can play in Division I, but for a lot of your kids, this is a great option, right? To be able to go to a good school, get a good education.
Yes, it's also a great opportunity for the guys that didn't sign, on February 2nd. It's a great opportunity for them to excel and go to college, and it's great for these coaches to come down here for John I. Leonard to host this event.
How much can you tell about a kid by having the coach talk about them and then basically showing tape? Can you get a good read on what these kids are all about?
I think you can get a great read because we're promoting our program, we're promoting our kids, and the kids will have an opportunity to sit down and meet these coaches eye to eye tomorrow.
What are these coaches specifically asking you about? What do they want to know? Is it more character? Is it more about their speed in the 40? What exactly are you telling these guys?
I think it's about their grades. grades. First of all, they have to have the grades to be able to, academically qualify for these colleges. And next comes their skill, their athletic ability, and the things that they're trying to do on the field.
And just how excited are you that you're able to promote West Boca? I know you guys had a successful season last year. This is just another indication of how great the program is really moving forward based on the fact that you guys are sending a lot of kids to college.
Yes, I'm very excited to promote West Boca, and I'm very excited to promote our kids.
All right, well, we wish you all the best. We'll let you get back in there to promote some more kids. Coach, thanks so much. I'm on the beautiful campus here at John I. Leonard. Just made my way from the media center where they're having that football recruiting day, and now over to the gymnasium with Coach Howell and Ramon Birch, one of the star players for the Lancers. Guess what? They're in the final 8. They're just a couple of games away from playing for a state championship. Let's talk to Coach Howell in his 12th year. Jim Howell, it's been a great journey this season. You're saying it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but did you ever anticipate that you'd be in this position?
I really did. I knew we had the potential to really bring it together. The big question was, could we? And like I said, it was a real roller coaster ride this year, but the kids really got it together at the right time, and we're peaking at the right time.
And really, Ramon, this is kind of, symbolic of perseverance and dedication. When you had that 5-game losing streak, at some point, did you get down on yourself, or did you say, we're going to turn the corner and make this thing work?
Well, at first, you have to get down because no one likes to lose. But after that, you have to notice that you don't want to keep losing, so you try to get better. And then we just work as a team. We had a lot of practices and we just got better.
From a coaching standpoint, that's got to be so gratifying to see the kids really peaking at the right time and really arcing in the right direction.
Oh yeah, definitely. The one thing that really impressed me with these kids is even when we were losing, the practices were pretty good. So I said, I really believe, God, we're due to get another winning streak going. I just hope, we get it before district tournament time, and it happened. So it happened at the right time. So, it's exciting.
It sure is. Ramon, you're wearing a jacket from when you won the districts in 2012. How much fun is it as a competitor, as an athlete, to be in these kind of situations? Do you embrace them, or at some points, does the pressure get a little stifling sometimes?
I embrace it because I like the challenge. I like a challenge, and it's very intense when you're going for a district title, especially versus a team like Spanish River. They're very good, defensively well coached, and as you can see, we're well coached too, so we did what we had to do.
And you beat Spanish River in the regional semifinal. Coach Howell, give me a little scouting report of the 2014 Lancers. Outside shooting, inside, speed, size. What's been the key this year?
I think our shooting is one of our strengths, and our speed is definitely one of our strengths. And I think the reason why I think we're really peaking right now is that we've really raised our level of defense. Against Spanish River last night, we would have never won that game early in the season because we did not play much defense. Where last night we weren't shooting very well, but we played some good defense and we pulled it out, and we would have never done that in December.
Ramon, how hard is that as a leader, you're a senior, to get in the face of one of your buddies and try to get them to really do something on the basketball court that's going to help the team? Are you one of those fiery guys, or is it really not your place?
I do what I have to do sometimes. I don't want to get on them to make them go down, but I tell them the right things to make sure they do the right things and also they get up. So I just do what I have to do to make sure they're in the right mindset and make sure they're ready for the game.
The students are obviously excited about the game. Let's hope they pack this gymnasium. And regardless of what happens, it's been a pretty great ride, and I'm sure you're hoping for big things in the next couple of weeks, right?
Definitely. I'm very proud of these kids. They really have grown up not only and got better, not only on the court, but off the court, and that's what it's about.
All right, and Ramon, you guys going to bring home a trophy?
Most definitely.
All right. You got to love that kind of confidence. Well, these guys have been exceptional this season. And recently we talked to one of the girls basketball teams that have made a lot of progress so far in the state playoffs. They're the Lady Cobras from Park Vista High School.
Park Vista has dribbled, shot, rebounded, and passed their way into the state tournament in Lakeland. They play in the 8A girls basketball semifinals against Port St. Lucie Treasure Coast High School. Second-year head coach Keith Macri has led Park Vista to their best season ever with a 24-4 record. The Cobras won their first ever regional final by defeating Deerfield Beach by 15 points. The team is led by senior Emily Lockton, who averages 14 points a game. Jasmine Martin scores 17 points a game, and sophomore Kiara Meeks has a 14 points a game average. It's been a great season for the Lady Cobras, but they hope to bring home a trophy back to Lake Worth.
What a great group of players. We wish them all the best. Again, Lakeland trying to win that 8A Girls Basketball Championship. Well, nearby on the baseball diamond, and the Park Vista baseball team is also extremely competitive. In fact, they've been ranked #1 in the Palm Beach Post.
The Cobras are taking aim on another district title. Last year, the team came together and finished the season with a 19-7 record. Pitcher Bruce Bechtel says this year's team has more depth.
We're a lot of hard-working guys, just want to play the game, have fun.
It's fun when you win, and this team has had a lot of success over the years, thanks in part to their manager, Larry Greenstein.
Better. Look at that. That's a great pitch. You feel the difference? When you stay down, you let the pitch will work for you. When you stand up, it's going to cut it off and it's going to end up over the plate. That was awesome.
Great coaching, great pitching, great hitting. It should be another great year for Park Vista.
I'm with the manager of the Park Vista Cobras. It's Larry Greenstein, and Manager Greenstein, we're just talking about it's great. You're back here in baseball and
Can't
spring
beat it.
training.
The weather, the kids, baseball, what could be better?
I kind of made mention that they are *1 in the Palm Beach Post poll. He said, don't think about the polls. I'm sure you're telling your kids, hey, forget about what's in the newspaper. Just play baseball, right?
Correct. It's who's standing at the end that really counts. But, I mean, it's nice to get recognized. The guys have worked hard, and, you know, so it's always a pleasure to see that. But, like I said, it's only at the end that counts.
There you go. Working hard, and you think about it, they just started practice. So how do the kids work hard? I imagine they're at it the other 9 months of the year in kind of off-field training?
Oh, yeah, it's funny. Down here in Florida, kids don't take many breaks. They're either playing ball or they're playing ball, and they're lifting weights and getting stronger. And, you know, then they go into summer leagues and travel leagues. So it's pretty much all year round.
So they kind of hit the ground running here for practice as opposed to getting them in shape then, correct?
Oh, absolutely. You know, they're 5 steps ahead of where we were, 15, 20 years ago. They're ready to go.
All right, let's talk about the team at the end of the year. What do you hope to accomplish, and what are some of the key factors for this club? Is it pitching, hitting, defense, all of the above?
Well, I think first of all, every team's aspirations are to win a state title. I think that's a given. Mm-hmm. We've accomplished a lot last year. We had a young team, and we have a majority of that team obviously back, and we did win a district title, but it soon ended there against a tough Jupiter team. And you know what? The kids remember that. They've worked hard. They're a year older, a year stronger, a year smarter. So, we're hoping to carry this through. And as far as our strengths, I mean, pitching and defense, I feel this year are a high commodity for us. We have some good hitters, but we just got to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
If you could mention some names for the club, who are the leaders out there, and who are you expecting big years from?
Well, we have a number of outstanding players. We have Matthew Mike at short, who had 33 stolen bases last year. We have a new addition to our club, Dakota Jalila, who's already committed to Jacksonville University. On the hill, we have Austin Smith, who was our #1 last year as a sophomore, and he's just bigger and stronger than he ever was. And Bruce Bechtel, who came off an injury last year, did not play, is back in top form.
Should be a fantastic year here for Park Vista, and we appreciate you taking time to talk to us, and maybe we can talk to some of the kids now, and we wish you guys all the best on the diamond.
Thank you very much.
I'm with two of the key players for this Park Vista team. It's Tyler Berry and Matthew Micah. Guys, first of all, thanks a lot for allowing us to talk to you and check out the practice. How great is it to be out here playing baseball? I know that you guys do pretty much 12 months of the year, but to be wearing those colors and to be back at it with the Park Vista Cobras.
It's great right now being back with our team. I mean, we started off the season 3-0, and we just want to keep it up right now.
In the paper today, #1 ranking in Palm Beach County. Do you look at that? Do you think, hey, we're the team to beat, or is it all about just playing between the lines?
I mean, we do have a lot of talent this year, and we do know that we have a very good team. But I mean, as long as we play as a team and execute plays, I feel like we're going to make it very far. So,
cool. Tyler, last year losing to Jupiter, how much did that hurt? And something you think about, and just something that maybe drives you going into the season?
I mean, every time we get on the field, we think about it, losing the game, and I mean, we play them Friday, and that's going to be our revenge game.
What about this team you think is going to be the key element? Is it going to be pitching, hitting, defense? What is it about it? If you were to put this is the benchmark, if we can do this, then we're going to be successful.
I mean, we're pretty good all around, but I mean, our pitching is going to be what's going to get us far. As long as our pitchers stay strong and healthy, I feel like our pitchers are going to dominate, and with the defense behind us, I feel like we can do whatever we can do. I feel like we're above and beyond.
Tell me about this team in terms of, are you guys coming together as a unit? Do you guys really feel like you're starting to mesh? I mean, baseball is an individual sport. It's pitcher versus hitter in a lot of those sort of one-on-one situations. But where are you right now as the team aspect?
I mean, our team has a lot of chemistry because we've played with each other since we were younger. I mean, all of us have played. One of us have been on the other team, and I mean, we just have great chemistry all around.
And do you think about like the end, like you know, winning that state championship, or is it a lot about the journey, just trying to get there and enjoying the process along the way?
I mean, we do think about making it to states and winning it, but I mean, it's going to take. We got to take it slow. We need to take one game at a time, and if we do that, I feel like we're going to be able to make it to states and hopefully win it this year.
Got to ask you about Park Vista. You guys have been really kicking some butt in a lot of sports this year. What is it about this school and athletics this season?
We just are a powerhouse this year.
What do you think, Matthew? What's the key?
I don't know. It's just
Something in the food?
Maybe.
The cafeteria?
It's just the practice. I mean, all the athletes at Park Vista they take pride in everything they do, and I mean, especially since a lot of these kids, it's their last year, they want to go out with a bang, so they go out there bringing their A game every game.
All right, we can expect that from Park Vista this season. Two of the best players, Tyler and Matthew, thank you so much. We wish you guys all the best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're staying on the diamond. We've moved from Park Vista High School, and now we're at Jupiter High School, where the Lady Warriors are off to a great start. And they're doing it not only for personal achievement, but they're also raising money for a great cause in the process.
The program is called Runs Count. Players went out into the community to raise money for a charity to be selected at the end of the year. Team members say helping the less fortunate gives their season added meaning. This group not only caring, but also very competitive. They're undefeated this season, thanks to some great defense and outstanding hitting. The players work hard every day at practice. They hope to make it to the state finals. They already are making a difference.
I'm with the manager of the Jupiter Warriors, it's Steve Ahern. And Steve, congratulations on an excellent start. What's been the key 5-0 so far this season?
We've had some really good senior leadership, which has really helped us, and they've kind of shown the way for some of our younger players, and that has kind of filtered its way down through all the players. So that's been a real positive effect they've had on the team.
This charity that you guys are working towards, tell us how it all came to be, and it seems like it'd be kind of a team bonding experience.
Yeah, last year I came up with this program, Runs Counts, and the players go and get donations. So for every run they count, they have sponsors that at the end of the year will pay, or it's a flat donation that people have come up with. And it puts more meaning to the game for them so that they can have an impact on the community.
You know, I'm sure you take your role as coach and teacher very seriously. What is the ultimate responsibility that you have out here besides putting in the starting lineup and just making sure these young ladies do well on the baseball diamond?
Well, I think there's a lot of life skills that they can learn out here, and certainly it's a challenge for them individually, but they have to be able to cooperate and get along with their teammates and support one another. And that's really nice to see when that comes together.
And how much fun has it been? I know the season's young, it's just 5 games in, but I mean, beautiful blue skies today, and you're out here. Just how much fun is it for you personally? And in extension of that, do the young ladies seem like they have a good time out here while they're practicing and playing?
Well, we try to. I mean, it's a challenge, but we do want them to have an enjoyable experience out here. We like it when they challenge themselves individually and challenge one another, and see if we can meet the challenge when we have to face another team.
All right, they're off to a great start. The manager of the Jupiter Warriors, Steve Ahern, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I'm with two of the senior stars for Jupiter High School. It is Alex Arciola and Ashley Allen. Woo! People don't know this at home. That took me about 4 takes. It is Ashley Arciola and Alex Arciola.
No, back up.
It's Ashley Arcio. Alex Arciola and Ashley Ann. I got it. It was too many A's. Are you A students?
A and B.
Next question. They do excel on the softball field. I'm sure they excel in the classroom too.
And just for the record, I have a 4.0 HPA.
Tell me a little bit about this year's edition of the Jupiter softball team. Guys, off to a great start.
5-0, yeah. Our freshmen have really helped us out. They've come up big, being our middle infielders. It's a big spot to take on. So they've actually performed to a higher level than what we were expecting, and I'm very proud of them.
How much fun is it to be out here? You guys already seem like you're having a good time. You're giving me a hard time. But how much fun is it to be out here? Blue skies, nice, beautiful day here in Jupiter.
I mean, it's a blast. I mean, it's our senior year, so we're living it up. But it's awesome. We love our team, and we have the new additions with like all the new younger players, and we're so impressed with how they've been doing. And it's a blessing to come out here every day. So it's awesome.
Freshmen, I mean, do you give them a hard time? And I'm not saying there's some sort of big initiation or something like that, but do you almost seem like you're like big sisters and showing them some leadership?
We pick on them a little bit, but yeah, we lead them. We show them support. We do help them through it because it is their first time being out here, but you know, we got to have our fun too.
All right. The coach was saying great things about you young ladies, and part of that is because you guys are raising money for charity this year. How exciting is that to know that the softball kind of goes beyond just what happens between the lines?
It's awesome. Last year we donated to one of our players' family members who was sick, and it was really inspiring because it showed that you can do anything. Like you can help people through anything. So it was pretty cool.
All right, I'm going to interview two more of the players. Let's hope I do their names a little bit better than with you guys. But Alex and Ashley, great talking to you guys. Have a great season. Thanks. I am in 2/3 of the starting outfield for the Jupiter Warriors softball team. It is Savannah Stone and Brandy Liao Feng. Hello, ladies. How you doing today?
Good.
Great day for softball, right?
Beautiful.
You two play next to each other out in the outfield. And I know, softball's an individual sport, pitcher versus hitter, but there's got to be some of that communication out there in the outfield. How do you guys work to make sure you're in sync?
Communication's it's key. And I've been playing next to Brandy for 2 years now, and we're just really comfortable with each other. I know she's going to be there behind me, backing me up. Just communication is really key, just to make sure we got the ball, catch the ball.
Now, Brandy, obviously it's fun playing with Savannah, and that's kind of it's good being out here with your buddies. But what do you love about softball? What makes it really enjoyable to spend all the time that you do spend on the sport?
Honestly, it's my teammates, because I know they're always there for me to pick me up. Even on days we're not playing softball, Savannah, she's always there for me. And I mean, I've been playing since I was 5, so I just enjoy being out here.
Savannah, tell me what it's like when you're up there at the plate, because that ball is coming in so fast, the pressure that you feel, and just how difficult is it to hit a softball?
Well, you can't think. You just get the ball and you react. There's no time for thinking. You just gotta go for it. If you like it, you love it, swing. That's it. There's no time to think. It comes in pretty fast.
Is it, when you're talking about your team, are you guys excelling at hitting? Are you a good fielding, good pitching team? Give us the scouting report on the Warrior 2014 team.
Well, I think the Warrior 2014 team was an all-around great team. So, infielding, outfielding, in the cages, everywhere. We're doing great.
Wanted to ask you guys one last question about the charity. How much fun is that? Obviously it's kind of difficult to ask people for money, but ultimately I'm sure it's kind of a rallying point for you guys really to come together as a squad and for the community to get behind you.
Yeah, well, the communities are very supportive. We're making a difference. As a softball team, it's just we're making a difference. So it's great. And they usually, all of them are supportive of it, and they donate as much as they can.
And what are your thoughts about trying to raise that money for that charity?
I think it's a great cause, and no matter how much it is, everything counts and it helps, so I think it's great.
All right, well, congratulations to these young ladies for their work on and off the field. We wish them all the best. Two of the stars of this 2014 Jupiter softball team. Let's hope those Jupiter softball players raise a lot of money for charity. This has been an exceptional event here at John I. Leonard High School. College coaches connecting with our local high school coaches, and the end result could be a connection where kids from our area going to schools across the country, getting a great education, and being able to play football at the next level. It doesn't get better than that. By the way, if you want to drop us a line about an outstanding player, a team, or coach, send us an email. The email address address is Ric, R-I-C, at pbcgoodsports.com. Once again, that's Ric, R-I-C, at pbcgoodsports.com. I want to thank the folks over here at John I. Leonard High School for allowing us to take video of the recruiting fair, and to the student athletes of Palm Beach County, thanks for being good sports.